And today it's Reaffirm. So, as I was sitting in my thinking chair, thinking about those things I think about, I was really I had this thought of reaffirmations. Really talking to yourself, kind of like reiterate. But this is a little bit a step further than reiterate. Reiterate is really communicating the vision and things before you, but affirmations. Well, this definition of affirmation: it's a state of fact, validate, or assert strongly, publicly, declare to be true. All of them are definitions of affirmations. So affirmations really, I don't know if you've heard of, what you say to yourself, what you're telling yourself, what you're trying to affirm in yourself, highly influence your thoughts and your behaviors to the point of the things that you're saying are really, you're stating self-fulfilling prophecies. So we have ours that we start off with. I mean, it probably takes about a full minute to say everything that we say, right? Good morning. And we try to instill in the kids and into ourselves through affirmations that like we're the head and not the tail. We'll lend and not borrow. We have favor with God and man. All these things that we tell ourselves, or we're putting out in the air. We're walking in our talk with we're walking in our talking. Me personally, I want them to be self-fulfilling prophecies. Now, like I said, what we're saying is influencing our thought process. Because what we say to ourselves, if we say it enough, it becomes a part of who we are. So if I'm always saying I'm rich, I mean, not just saying, don't get into possession. I mean, like vanity and material possessions. But those who do usually get what they want. And the reason that you get the reason they get what they want, or they become self-fulfilling prophecies, because they say it so much that it becomes a part of them. And as it becomes a part of them, their thought processes start to line up with what they're saying. So if you think you're a duck, then, and you start to act like a duck, and you start to do things that ducks do, even though you're not a duck, eventually no one will be able to tell you that you can't be one. And the same things with that. If I'm, blessed and highly favored, and I believe that I talk to God every single day, nothing that you can say can really stop me from functioning in that power, because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Now, self-fulfilling prophecy is the sociopsychological phenomenon of someone predicting or expecting something, and this prediction or expectation coming true simply because the person believes it will, and the person's resulting behaviors align to fulfill that belief. So what you say is important, okay? What you're saying to yourself. And if you, let me tell you about this. Now, my cousin probably don't even know. He might have thought I was just trying to be nice and, you know, uplifting, which I was. I was trying to encourage my cousin. But God started speaking to him to encourage him. You know, I wanted this. But because, you know, I pray truly that, okay, I'm an empty vessel, Lord. When I use me whenever, we had a conversation and I was telling him this, and I had to write this. I took this for myself, and you know how I always say, remember that everything that you need is in this room, right here, in this room, in this room, in this room. Everything that you need is in this room. Now, I firmly believe that. So, if something comes up, everything I need is really in this room. And God can use anything. So, as we were talking, I typed this, and like I said, really God was doing this. And he said this. He said this to him. Believe that whatever you need is available to you. Now, usually I would say, if it was coming from me, I would say everything that you need is in this room. But since this was God, that's how I was like, man, this is good. He said, believe that whatever you need is available to you. It's on the other side of an idea. Okay? We are just one good idea from being a millionaire. Okay? And I pray for your $1 million ideas to come to you. So you have to stay prayed up. Okay? For us to achieve certain heights, we got to be linked up to the source. You remember that. And the more we do, the more we follow, the more we have our hands in his hands. This is my affirmation for myself. He will make our plans prosperous. Why? Because we're following after him. And he's not going to run himself into a ditch. So just keep that in mind as we start this day off. And we have a really powerful thing right here. And the things that God deposits in here, and we speak it, like I said, our actions and our behaviors can line up with that and make it true. Now, God can give us an idea and we say, well, that ain't going to work. You're probably right. It probably won't. But, you know, do what you do. Seek as much, get as much as God as you can. That refilling is like when you're so full that it's overflowing. Then you really function in power. And you have enough to give to someone else. To your kids and your children's children. All right? So, have an awesome day today. That was something that God told my cousin that I'm taking for myself. And in the comments, what's God telling you? Have a great day. I love you much. Especially you, Miss Angie. Have a wonderful, awesome day. Kampai.